What's up everybody, it's Mark from 403 Fauna. On today's video, we're going to take a final look at clutch number 1 and also take off the press and seal from clutch number 2, which I'll be cutting next week. So I hope you kick back and listen in and enjoy the video. So I wanted to share this Pastel Butter possible lace het puzzle female that I got from Chimera. So the question is this girl lace? Just an updated look. It's been a while since you've seen her, and we can see how light she's gotten. You know, I don't have any experience with pastel butters and watching them how they grow, but we know that lace gets lighter and brighter as they get older. And look at this girl. What do you think? Do you think this girl is also lace? The way she's eating, she'll probably go in 2025. So I'm really excited to find out whether she is or not. Unless, of course, a shed test comes along and we could test her with RGI. So we're going to take a look at clutch number 1, which should be all finally shed out. And we'll identify whether that banana we saw last week has a red stripe in it. So let's take a look at that. So clutch number 1 should be all shed out. Looks like we do have one lone straggler here. There always seems to be one in the clutch, right? That takes a little bit extra to shed out. This one, I thought initially may have been a red stripe due to that stripe, but I'm thinking this might just be a normal with some nice genetic stripe het influence here. So we'll wait for this guy to shed out. Let me pop him real quick. And he is a boy, as expected. All the non-bananas in this clutch should be a boy. Here goes another normal right here. All of these normals I'm going to make available to my students for free. They are double het VPI Axanthic Genetic Stripe, so they'll be getting somewhat of value, but they are males. Little peen right there. This one looks to be like another normal here. Also a male. Now let's get into the red stripes. We'll save the banana for last. I'm not quite sure whether the banana is a red stripe either. So I believe Kimberly asked me, what's the difference between a red stripe and a normal? Well, here we got a red stripe with showing that wonderful striping that they're known for. Also, they do have the graniting on the side. So coloration wise, not too much of a difference right now, but as they grow older, they do express some better coloration. Let's put this normal right next to this red stripe. We can see the difference in coloration. I'm going to be holding on to one of these male red stripes. I do love the red stripe gene by itself, and I want to work mainly just the supers. That one's a boy as well. So that's a beautiful one. Let's take a look at the other one. Of course, the one I hold back, I'm going to take it into a lot of factors. How well is it eating? The beauty. This one also looks very, very nice. So again, the striping that occurs, granity sides, overall coloration, faded head. It's a little wild. Let me see if I could pop them. Okay, buddy, stop wrapping around. He's too wild. This is a banana clutch, so he's a boy. And here goes the lone banana. What do you guys think? Is this red stripe? I don't know. I mean, look at that head. It does have the fading like that the other two red stripes have. Excuse me, one snake dropped. Let me close these guys up while I look at this banana. Get back in there. These guys are wanting to go into their new tubs and new homes and get fed. I mean, it does have partial striping, but those other ones also did that. Doesn't seem to have the granitiness going on, so I'm just gonna call this a banana. And you know what, I've got several bananas double hets over the past year, so I think I'm gonna make this one available. And as you can see, there's no peens popping, so this is a girl. So if you're interested in a banana double het VPI Axanthic Genetic Stripe, this is your girl. Absolute stunner. Okay, with clutch number 1 done, let's take a look at clutch number 2, which is due next week. I haven't removed yet the press and seal on it, and I'm gonna do that now and just wipe them down. But looks like I'm keeping one red stripe from this clutch. If you're interested in the other red stripe or the banana, let me know. So here's clutch number 2. This was between a Pastel Super Enchi Desert Ghost Het Hypo with a Hypo Cinnamon Het Genetic Stripe. So I should be getting some hypos in this clutch. That would be Het for DG and 50% possible Het Genetic Stripe. So I'll be testing with RGI on this clutch. And I could get some Enchi cinnamons in here with some pastel sprinkled in. I think this is gonna be a really beautiful clutch. So I'm excited for it. Day 58. Coming up really soon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and just take the press and seal off. I haven't messed with it since I put it on almost 2 months ago. And you know, my first few seasons I was anal about things. I would burp it at 30 days and you know, but now it's just leave them till they're about a week out from cutting and they're perfectly fine. A lot of breeders don't even remove the press and seal at all until they start picking. So 8 beautiful eggs, starting that dimple process as they get closer to hatching. I'm just gonna wipe down some of the water that dripped on. At this point, I don't think it's really necessary to do that either, because these are so far along in development and they're pretty much ready to go. And these are perfectly pearly white. Man, it's been a really nice season. I've got 10 clutches in the incubator, and there might be 1 or 2 more, but I'm super happy with what I got. This year, I'm making it a goal not to hold on as much like I did the first couple of years and just pick and choose like that. Clutch number 1, there's really only one I want there. If there was a banana red stripe, I would have kept that and a red stripe male, but I'm just keeping one out of that clutch. I'm pretty short on males on the VPI Axanthic Genetic Stripe clutch, so I got to keep one of those red stripes. But these are beautiful, about a week out from cutting. So I hope you stick around next week when I'll be cutting these bad boys and girls. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a great week, everybody. Take care and be safe.